Okay, sorry that got cut off at home, but here's the results here of this graph. And that's what we get. Okay, so even you guys in class here, I'm not sure where you were, but here's the resulting y values: -8, -5, -2, 1, and 4. All right, so extension of yesterday's review. How do you get the graph? We plot these points correctly. -2, -8 slides off the table a little bit, or off our graph. Plot them, right? And then we're going to draw a straight line because it's a linear function. Put arrows on the end to show it continues because that's what it does. Okay. And for number 4, let me help you at least get it started. Looks like some of you guys are still finishing up 3, so I'll give you just a moment here. Let me pause this. Okay, so for this quadratic, I think you should solve for y first. See how it's not solved for y? I think it would make it easier for you to do that. So first thing, just add 4x to both sides and rewrite it like this: x squared plus 4x. As you recall from algebra 2, if it's degree 2 or quadratic, it's probably now going to have a parabola shape to it. But I'm still okay with using -2 to +2. It's going to work out to be a pretty good shape of this graph. So let's start with -2. -2 squared plus 4 times -2. And then do the math. 4 plus -8 is -4. So that's my first coordinate. When x is -2, y is -4. Okay, here's one more line, and then you see if you get the other y values, and then let's get the shape to wrap it up. Okay, if you're still working on it, we'll do this together. If you don't have these y values, just write them in now. Throw in 0, we get 0. 1 produces 5, and 2 produces 12. Okay, plotting those points. This would be a scenario 2 where -2 didn't quite get us to the turning point. It got us to the turning point, the vertex, but didn't give us another point to make that. So I'd give you a hint on this and tell you to try one more negative. All right, so I want you to jot down this additional point. When x is -4, y is 0. So there's one more coordinate that I'd recommend you go find to help fit this shape of this quadratic function. Okay. All right, so when I get to -4, 0, now I can get that parabola shape like that. Okay. So the first part of the assignment is going to be from section 1.1, a little review of distance and midpoint formula. You're going to see some applications here, these last few. 45, just do part A. And then this is a little jump start into 1.2 on checking order pairs to see if there's solutions, and making a few tables and completing the graphs, okay, on 7 through 17 odd. All right, so that'll be due. Guess you have more than 24 hours for this one. This will be due Monday.